It will never see us coming.
Any questions, children?
Look what is in here.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable. I'd so love to see them try. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, move. Move along!
Funny.
I mean, move.
Another one. What are you under there, then? Ant? Or rocks? The keepers of this place, they change their form to fit their need. They become birds, to hunt on the wing, bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside. Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Our futures!
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Be gone. I am hungry.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. It's out forever. This is no fortress, and we're no...
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I made no such oath, and I will not be held responsible for these people.
Just be responsible for yourself, then. We have to stay. It's the right thing to do.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
I'm going to kill so many goblins.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
How many?
I saw you at the gates. You fight well.
A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer when they smile. Keep your...
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
This is no fortress and we're no war.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Keep your blades up, children.
Swing and swing and... Oh!
What to bring?
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Let me out, you bunch of... You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it!
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast!
Not long until we leave now.
gate will never see us coming. We're going to own that town.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. There's no fortress and we're no warriors.
I saw a few words. It's that. A warrior like you could lift their spirits. Thank.
Swing and swing.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me. Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? Your soft heart will be the death of us. Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontier.
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments. An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. I'd drink to that.
You're gonna be sorry! Every love!
What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess! We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the Teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am.
Right tool will do the trick.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. We're burning her name. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. Bloody teeths everywhere. Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word.
Goblins didn't kill me, too. I'm just sad. Bored.
Let us through!
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
He's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Lives are at stake. And the... We could help each other.
Taking those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
Come, you! Get back! No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become... More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death at the hands of this bloody song. I can't... It can't hurt. I have her. I have my teacher, Liha. Thinking of it now. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Words of mine when you... Yes.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest noted, I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. You're right. She'd have said the same. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
It's still rough.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
favourite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm. The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
I can't even catch my breath.
Damned monster. I'll make you pay.
What's inside?
I am fury. I am death.
No one's stopped me yet.
Are they gone?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should find a boy called...
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you. I'm sure we won't, as do our pack. I hope I can count. I've known a few warlocks in my time. Tell your end. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. Think of it as long as I pay, there will be... I can assure you, the battlefield would extend...
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following.
Ah, you're addressing me? A humble ox. How?
Something's off.
No. You are incapable. I'll tell you this much. Now. Tick-tock.
Funny.
Something over there.
I'll not... Can we... What? Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Just... Thank you, Road.
We should have left. Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying in... You don't... My apprenticeship... Yes.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Ah, my good friend. A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of red. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses no. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? I've interrogated the scandal. Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use. Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Just a moment. This man... I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. Master! He left with the weaponed two legs. He said, but I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many... Still no...
What's that?
Ende nos am imminentibus.
I thought you were Halsin.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsin? Promise me a mate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your sense?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga.
She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old. Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Very well. She may go... Out, thief.
Thank you, Korga.
Halsin isn't here.
I know that look. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot positive. You can trust me on that.
She's a child. A devil?
What is youth, if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Ha! And you don't? No.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy one meant to see that.
Perhaps his eyes are on Master Halsin now. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Sylvanas...
Halsin is...
You won't mistake the...
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
BG3.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way.
The rat doesn't respond. The rat watches. The rat doesn't.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Silence. Leave.
What will the tieflings want next?
Can't keep me out.
I see you. Just give me a moment. There. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. You and every other... I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage. Why are you asking? I know they're nasty, and that's not all they'll do inside. Tell me honestly. Are you infected? Is that why you're asking? Come. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something.
This one had the same tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'm no master. You don't have to.
I will remember.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating.
It might. But first things first. I'm telling you everything you need. I want to help you. But I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual... Victims... How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was just a mind... Look, but you seem like... This is a vial of wyvern poison. I hope it... You know, Master Hal... Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not... For one, it's one of their... Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say. When Master... Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, you though, if you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. Thank you. I wish I could tell you all I can say for sure. Good luck out there. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Ha! It'll take more than a nasty drink to finish Lae'zel of Kresh Kalir.
There is work to do.
By claw, and the mural shows Druid.
That mural, they look like dark...
In darkest hour, harp and wild. The towers seized. You see vanquished, the fallen bear Shah's sacred symbol. The inscription speaks of she and her druid allies bloodied Shah's forces. But Shah persists. She thrives.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
Please leave.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
By
times.
Sylvanus.
Yes, I see. And is that we...
A hero at heart. Still alive, so that's progress. Full desire. All is ash and meat. Defender of the people.
I had... Mercon says you got... Anyway, you want to talk? Talk. Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope.
When do I get to run the ring scan? I knew she wasn't ready. Can you stop? It's not like you never got caught.
Any questions, children?
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
While after this.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far... So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought. But the druids would slaughter us. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people, you'd be well rewarded for the... Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road. Goblins or no.
So, you know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
People up ahead.
Okay.
Something's wrong.
What then? You're... You...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He's hurt badly, and I'm watching.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar, useless.
Protect. He's with your... Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
What?
A true soul. Your word. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
What?
What are you doing?
The absolute. Same as that goblin Sazza. Curious. Where do I go from here?
Strain most cool. This while as its host's memories go to waste. The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen. The
Think you can take me on?
Goblin tracks. Ugh, you can practically smell the filth.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
I can use some healing. No one back home will ever believe this.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the...
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse. You're small, weak, you can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip.
Time to push my luck again. Sometimes the only way out is through.
No mercy.
I don't fancy their chances.
Oh, the iron is hot.
2 steps at a time.
I will ascend. This is your end.
Looking ahead.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
Always room for more?
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Looks like a shrine to Saluna over there.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura. That might be worth a look. A prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest. This thing won't yield its contents easily.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to... What can I say? They were eye-catching. My faith will guide me.
Take your...
Be still, it's murderous. Not sure it appreciates the healing touch.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Keep moving, stranger. I told you to go. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He's not my clan. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that...
What's next?
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Seek and you shall find me.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Are this graphic?
You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
What's up?
I'm Karlach. But you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
A warrior who winks at her foes while she slays them. You'd be a fool to refuse her.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Whew. I'm getting all het up. Let's make...
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
These things have stayed interesting.
So, we're...
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
I would too. Go on, Will. We're listening. Who sicked you on me?
You're not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to your throat, Karlach.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Will.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
I have such a headache.
Cut it out. There's worse than Knowles out there. Our scouts told us you'd come. The Devil's ally. Come to finish us, have you? I'm sure she's invented
We are paladins of... She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she... First, I was burned within an inch of my... Karlach is going back to her.
And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, that's right, she will.
That corpse smells ripe. Enough time for its killer to have moved on.
Action, not reaction. A trap, just as I expected.
What's that? I'm way too big.
Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I can hear that. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get well now. Maybe even... Let's go find your...
Bodies everywhere. Accidental sabotage.
Ever heard of a vampire called Khazad-dûm? Well,
Doesn't ring a bell. Why?
He's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
That symbol in the blood. What does it mean?
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
Survival is all that matters.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there? This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls, goblins, drow.
Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Thanks, but that won't be necessary. We'll find help at Joaquin's Rest. Listen, you should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot, but tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zaris would have our hides if we lost it.
Black Hand be thanked. We'll take the chest back to the hideout. I owe you a drink. Lots of drinks. Since when does a mule know what it carries? Of course. I was just about to...
I'll be glad when we're out of this
That's curious. Hands off that! You've my gratitude for helping with...
I wonder what's past this.
It seems your action.
Unusual chest. The sort that holds more than just a few worthless baubles.
Father, they will die for you.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Smoke. Something's burning. I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Keep pushing!
Raven?
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push! Inside!
Hello? Can you hear me?
We hear you! Stay where you are! We don't have much storage! Fight down!
Help!
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Hello.
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Hi.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Well, by the living gods! I couldn't have asked for a finer savior. Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manor and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke. On your command, Councillor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father. As well you should. Without him, Will...
Trust us to see it through, Councillor.
Thank you. Go.
I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the back.
So Father said.
Fist to work.
Shit. Father's words. Florix, but
not just a Grand Duke. Ravengard has more power and influence than anyone.
You heard right. My father... Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so... I've been up... What No, he could... All the more reason to find him. I know. When I look in... I see the blade, and I see... I wanted you to know the blade. I'm all for it. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for... So it was for me. After I don't remember much of the battle. Proud. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. And having with you as a most... It's me. But that story is reserved for...
Tiny grooves spider across the ice surface. It resembles a sending stone, used to confer with distant contacts.
A sending stone? Nothing so special.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Gladly. What else is on your mind?
So the tadpole...
Ignore. Not. A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't. A wise choice.
Indolence breeds madness.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Thank you.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
He slaughtered everyone. Mary. Mary, you should have stayed. You should have been with me. I was in our room. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here. It's for her sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about... We argued about it for hours. She said I'd never see her again. She was right. I'm sorry. Please. Oh, Mary. No.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith. He should never have been here in the first place. I'm the one that talked him into a massacre. Please, just leave me be.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food.
A dragon
Freshest
rider.
fish I've
My kin
ever
are
had.
near.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham! What? That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I'm going to find another. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. Nobody. Just another What? I go my own way. Alone. Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Stop wasting time, Beretta.
Of course.
No excuse. Our queen watches us.
A red dragon. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await. Nonsense.
Very well.
Kithrak, we must speak.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship. They must carry the weapon.
I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos! To the sky!
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Jastil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we... The crash is near, this much we know. We follow no one, not even the ignobles just...
Lae'zel, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly.
See there?
But you answered my
Something
question.
tore through that rock like paper. Keep your blade close.
My, what? What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled.
We fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
0, face blue droopy eyes, face turquoise speaker shape, text green game over, face turquoise speaker shape, fac.
Everything is clear.
That Zaithis you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
Stop! Yeah, and you. Hope you got a stomach for heights. What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak 'cause it makes me laugh.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
I ain't got much stomach for a fight. Better just put on a show and scare this one off.
The goblin's nostrils flare as if...
We're leaving. I said there's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for something to eat.
All right, then.
I will only be
fresh
welcome
meat,
once I obtain
scared meat. Yes.
Cut me loose! Well, get on with it. You saved me. Now you'll extort nothing. My own fault. Take my pack, if you can find it. Ignorance. I'm in search. I found it around, but I still have hope. I always. On that note.
For the confident ones. They always disappoint there.
Githyanki patrolling these wilds is that is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. Oh, I can feel a metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue. Grateful as I am, sincerely though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. I obtained it.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
You sniffing where you ate?
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Bollocks. Pheasant funning around while I'm stuck dealing with yobs. Is that a fact? He's at the windmill mucking about.
everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough.
That's
Should like it,
familiar.
will it?
Tastes like not brother, stranger. Be you friend or food? Am I not? And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course. Indeed. For not food, friend. I've no use for the absolute. The goblins understand, and the rest. No talk. We follow, and this land proves particularly fruitful.
Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. The weave is served.
I was too. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively. I don't pay compliment. You've proven me wrong at I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end. Good. I want to taste. Do you? Yes. Perhaps one night soon. Until... You strike me as cleverer than most, Istiki Gale. Multiple tutors, I should guess.
Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the home of myriad scholars.
What's that?
Time to kill. Time to move.
Can't give up now.
A magic mirror. You've read all about them, but never seen one up close before. The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The face is crafted.
Speak your name. I do not know this name.
If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then...
Don't give me trouble now.
Hola.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic, a rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
Please don't open the creepy book.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
Who's in charge of the mind flayers, Lae'zel? Is there a Squid King or something?
Collective tyranny.
A mind flayer monarch. Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Weapon blueprints. They call for Sousa bark. There's only one place I'm finding a Sousa tree. The Underdark.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yes?
Nothing hurts anymore.
Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations. What to do? I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
Oh, by all means. You first.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass. That's curious.
The voice is irresistible. Your vision clouds. Then there are three.
These are aids. My power grows. My forces.
You could cut.
Blackets will be done.
Shy?
Let me work my magic.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This ugly bastard is the first human I ever killed! Should take a trophy. Cut off his ear!
Statue of Seluna. More Selunite markings. No worshippers left there.
It's a veritable...
Bloody arm is killing me!
Beheaded.
Hey, hey! You ain't rounding me up for... Yeah!
His name is Drorax and his voice absolute.
Back off!
Harm you and grow you that... With... the inn. So...
I reckon Draw Ragslin's the gobbo in charge. The way this one's carrying on.
You!
Do as she says.
Wait!
So what are you...
You?
To you. Come. Wait! Oh, wait!
Come on, Pete!
Now, look what you've done.
On!
Of course, ma'am.
My name's Gribbo, idiot!
Right, yes. More fool me.
Who wants another drink?
This is making my head hurt.
None of you want to join the chase? Two chicken feathers.
Away from the merchandise.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach.
Good. You here to see Priestess Gut? Boss Ragsley. She's in. Bloody racket.
So let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good though, no matter. We don't have time for this. Besides,
Almost got past. We got her now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who said it. Do you hear the absolute
Smells like burnt
voice?
flesh in here.
Do you feel her inside you?
I only hear her through you, priestess.
That's because she. Now here's somebody special. Priestess.
A priestess?
What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye. Ready for the fire, are ya? Let's the and it's you ready. Brace yourself. This'll sting. Maybe you.
She probes darkness. The vision dissolves away. Your minds rush against one another. But as
don't want to get in. Maybe I could help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. A call.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark!
Yeah. Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Oi, come here. I ain't ready to clear your head. The Absolute will protect me.
Priestess is slain, and the Horde is weaker for it.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Yes, my desire. I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you. I see your sickness. A poison.
Seems you've been cornered by a... The guards have not forgotten.
Come on, can't stay idle.
No, no! Please! You are? I need to get out of here. I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. Thank you. Please.
Soft bedroll in my near future.
It seems you've been called.
Still in control. Just.
Rotting. He's rotting. Already turning green.
Please. Get me out.
The lock clicks.
I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know the Grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. It's called the Night Song. We tried to sneak past the goblins, but they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so... I don't know. He just said some wizard should be here somewhere. He said the place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived. Brian had instructions, but the goblins... I have to go. I have to get out of here.
Mistress.
The guards have not forgotten you killing one of their own.
I'll strike you down.
A timely intervention. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friend smash.
It appears the guard you killed.
Keep it together.
The foul stench of blood smell. Life smell. It appears the guard you killed will not go unavenged.
Still on my feet.
Swift and lethal.
May the dice roll in my favor. Another fight. Let's go.
Swift and lethal.
Let's have some fun. This is my time.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Pardon the viscera. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I am aware. That look... How is this possible? Perhaps. It's no... I've been stuck... Someone... I'm sorry to... That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. Patience. I over... Innocents go in. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the Tad... I wish I could. But... I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. Be warned. My presence could make things... If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. So be it.
Seems you've been cornered.
Dance of death!
Loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute?
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute. Good.
I'm ready. Step quick.
Victory awaits.
No choice but to keep going.
hammer's gonna fall.
Dead, more's the pity. My blood had just started to boil.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Vis medicatrix.
The guards have not forgotten.
Never a dull moment. Still breathing, despite everything.
The Oak Father's work is never done.
It appears the guard you killed will not go unavenged.
Well, so much for peace.
Father, are you watching?
You did it. You actually... No. That's not right. Killing's never my first choice. But those three were too dangerous to leave alive. And you'll receive it soon enough. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss...
Midges. Shouldn't H be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper City, huh? Sweet.
It appears the guard...
Time to press ahead.
Next time, Grim will be on guard duty. Right, boss?
Smell that. Fresh.
The fear of cowards lying in wait for an ambush.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. You blink and the wild...
I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
Probably. From sweet woodland to stinking swamp. Can you do tricks like that, Gale?
Easiest thing in the world. Though I'd do it the other way around.
I've spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Must be the tree from the note to Karga. What's that cleft there?
Hey! Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
Would you believe I've never been with a Githyanki?
If you cease your frivolous ways, keep your mouth closed, and learn to obey, perhaps we can attempt it.
Oh, no. I think I will leave that...
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been... I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much. Very good. House, I believe he's catching up. No arm, but perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you're...
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you.
It is a somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect.
I'm not so...
Thank you.
I won't. I'm not 10 anymore.
Yes, don't I know it? Now, but there's 2 more boxes after this one.
Couple turns should do it.
You've done it. No, I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. To be expected. And I promised you, let me show you. Place it.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay. But consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
She knows now what cavorting in the shadows brings her. She will not stray again. Besides, this is no time to lose a promising druid. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. The journey to Moonrise Town, but that's tomorrow's problem.
Then banish peace.
Your path will soon take you away from the grove, I feel. Soon. After being tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. This goes some way to explaining her actions. And thank you for your diligence. Soon. After being tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Important matters to discuss. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. No. For a mere pittance of... Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Amusing. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
My good... I was just settling in. Why, the druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. That can't be. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. As there's not a tentacle on your head. If what you... isn't it? Perhaps that's... Oh, my dear sweet gods! I mean...
You'll have
a drink.
I have.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, an owlbear.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certain.
You know, I never... I hate it. This is... Enjoy myself. There's a way...
It's a...
See what I'm... All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask? By the hell... Not with... I mean... Anyway...
But we were brave and fried them all with a thunder.
Fun...
That's not what happened.
Funny?
Maybe we should forget the city. Live out here, under the stars.
It's a bed and a roof for me. But off you go, Master Ranger.
Without you? No.
I love you.
I love you.
Well, hello.
Let's move.
Behold! Adoring...
Remember when...
They grow... Never have...
Try not to get too close, Cal.
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your heart skips a...
It is... Close your eyes. I am ready.
You awake.
It's time to rise. Dawn is upon us.
Every breath.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. It may be some time. I'm certain a cure for you can be found. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect it to get to the towers. This curse, any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. Nature speaks to me. Birds report what they've seen. And I've overheard. You could go overland. You could also go under. Long ago,
Sounds right.
Arida, from this, if you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. and maybe even but the decision is yours. But I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the shadow-cursed lands. You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. Anything is preferable. I would like to I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. May Sylvanas guide us.
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
It is done.
You wish to speak? I'll miss my books. That I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand. I'm sure something will come to me. Though there's all I help. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection. Precisely. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. Perhaps. Put it from your mind for now. Well, I studied the Shadow Curse. A drow. Hideous, but fascinating. Hopefully. I've chosen a successor precisely. Who in the Grove needs to... This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Indeed. Miss it. Beware. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the...
Copper for your thoughts? Why not? The year I was a kid, through the 10 years of that. What's on your mind? Let's go. So, Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Well, a soul coin is a person, in a way. A lost person. Fuck yes.